Correct Squares, good morning. This is vlog 5, believe it or not. I'm welcoming you to vlog 5. I cannot believe it, and it is early in the morning. It's Thursday the 29th of Jan, and for me, this is early. This is 8:30 in the morning, and this is the state you see me in. I'm creeping myself up every morning. Every morning, I'm doing this. I'm sorting bits out in the kitchen, and I'm making coffee, because I need coffee before I start my day. Two cups exactly. I need 2 cups before you'll get me to leave that house. So I'm having 2 cups of Cafe Bustelo is my coffee of choice. It's smoky, it's rich, it tastes like a campfire. You can order it on Amazon. I don't know how to link it quite yet, but check that out. It's a rad coffee. You can pick it up in the States, but I absolutely love it. And I'm getting ready for a work day, and I want you to come along with me. It's going to be more like a home vlog, I guess. There's going to be bits of home, there's going to be bits of work, and I'm saying I'm inviting you to a work day. I haven't got any work to do as such. I'm not going to be tattooing really today, but I have got stock to put out. I've got stock to put out in the shop, and I want to show you about. I want to show you what my day is like. I want to take you out in the Jeep. I want to show you all the kinds of things. So we do have some clients through, and you never know what each day is going to bring. So I'm going to continue to carry on this morning. I'm going to feed the dog. I'm going to feed my wife, give her coffee, because otherwise we're never going to leave this house. And I best get that coffee ready and to her. Right, so there she is, rock and rolling, ready to go. I love this car. She started, it's 3 degrees, and she started up. First time, no problems at all. Baby's ready to go. I don't know if you can see him because of the reflection and the glare. He hates his car, to be honest with you. He hates it. He just moves around, it wobbles a lot. He doesn't know where to get comfy. He likes his modern amenities. He likes his modern car. But we've all got to go for the vibes, haven't we, mate? Alright, there she is. The world famous Lucky's All-American Country Store and Tattoo. We're just outside Leicester. Whilst we're pulling in, ignore what I do. Don't do as Dad does. Do what I say. There's a car park over there. We will get in trouble if you all pile up your cars right outside the shop. It happens all the time. I appreciate you want to be as close to the door as possible, but ignore what I'm doing and park in the car park. I don't want you to get in trouble. We're at work now, Bibs. We're at work. You happy about it? Yeah. So, we made it. If there's any one thing, you should know a lot of things about it first, but if there's any one thing that you should know about me and Lydia, is that we're not great at timekeeping, even for our own shop, even for our own business, even for our own stuff. Time is just a concept. It's a man-made construct, right? But yeah, we're awful at timekeeping, so we're either bang on time or we're late. So never be too early for us. But this is our home from home. This is our other little place of the world. This is where you will find us if we're not at home or are out on adventures. This is where you'll catch us. This is the world famous Lucky's All-American Country Store and Tattoo. And yeah, that is how I say it. I've come from the world of TikTok, where I'm used to saying everything in a pattern, so you jump on and you tag along. But this is our little corner of the world, and we do so much. So we've been tattooing about 15 years. Which I know, it's a good while. I'm 35, it's making me feel old just saying that. And then we've opened this little shop about a year and a bit ago. We've had different shops, we've worked in different shops, we've worked all over Europe. We've been super fortunate to travel and have adventures and do loads and loads of stuff. That's to me. We've had so much adventures, we've done absolutely loads through our years of tattooing. And then about a year and a bit ago, we opened this little beauty of a shop, and it's just outside Leicester in a beautiful little country area called Stoughton Grange, just near Oadby, if you know Oadby, if you know that area. We're open here Thursday through Sundays, 11 till 4, unless we're on holiday, unless we're in adventure. I've got my hands in my pockets. It's like I said, it's the 29th of Jan. We're at that back end of Jan, but it's icy cold today. It's about lunchtime and it is freezing. So I've jumped ahead a little bit from where we come. Lydia's tattooing. Let me show you the front here. I've got the Jeep parked outside Winnie, or Darling as we call her. But also, the super exciting bit that we have here is that we have a vintage store also. Now, this is a new thing to us, but everything is American vintage in our shop. We've collected everything from the States. As you know, we're fortunate You know, I know, but if you don't, we're fortunate enough to go about 5 times a year. I've got sisters out in the States that I go visit them. I've got friends, I've got family. We love the theme parks. We love going on road trips, adventures, seeing loads of different stuff. And we absolutely love Florida the most because we love theme parks and we love Disney stuff and we love all that nerdy stuff. So we bring loads of cool stuff over. We import loads of stuff over. We get loads of stuff through vintage wholesalers, all kinds of stuff. I spend my other time digging and finding around all the really cool stuff that I can find to sell it in here. It's a small shop. I'll give you a tour shortly. It is a small shop, but it's got a lot of heart. It's got a lot of soul. It's got a lot of really cool American vintage. I think that Americans do really well is vintage clothing. I'm not going to get into any like politics or stuff. That's not the place for this. But vintage clothing, they do it really, really well. So I've got loads of cool stuff. So you should come check us out. I would really appreciate seeing you and meeting you. I love making new friends. I love hanging out. I love chatting. I love gassing away. So we made it. We made it here. We made it in the Jeep. Baby, like I said, he absolutely hates it. He just struggles to get comfy. It's a ride. It's bumpy and it's fun. It gets really warm in here actually. It gets really, really toasty. I make loads of blankets on the back for him, but I don't know if you can see, but he sits on this kind of little ledge just here. And he sits his butt, so it's leaning against these bars in the canvas. But I think he just shakes around a lot. He likes his modern Jeep. He's got a whole like boot section with a massive bed. And he hates kind of getting in and out of this. I kind of have to assist him, and I think he feels like it belittles him. So, but it's fun to get out. It's fun, and it's like a little hot box tent in there. People think it's going to be really freezing, but it's actually insanely warm. So it's good fun ride. So on certain days you will catch me around in that. If it's me on my own, I'm normally dotting about in that. So if you ever see the Jeep, make sure to give me a wave, because I'm going to love to say hello. And now, on top of that, I've got to work, realise that our bin is broken. We do need a bin to tattoo. We use medical waste and all of that stuff, and I need a new bin. So I've ordered one from Argos. I'm going to go run out and go grab that. I'm going to grab another heater and a new vacuum cleaner, because we go through vacuum cleaners like I don't know. What are we sucking up? What is Lydia sucking up? I'll leave that one for you. One fun thing about owning an old Jeep, a 97 Jeep Wrangler to be exact, that needle will jump into red all of a sudden out of nowhere, and once it's in red it will just decide it has no petrol at all, and you're constantly playing games of whether you can find a petrol station quick enough. Obviously I'm in a car that's old, that drinks petrol. It's a 4 litre engine, 4-wheel drive, mean machine. I understand that's a mean machine, Gene. I understand what I'm working with, but that needle jumping, I still ain't used to it. I've had the car 18 months and I still ain't used to that needle jumping into zero. There's nothing that's going to keep you more alive than when you think you've got an old car that's going to run out of petrol on a main road, and you're going to be hijacking that street, and then you've got to do the walk of shame to a petrol station. Nobody wants to do that, including me. It's definitely not a good look. I've arrived at Sainsbury's, which has actually got Argos inside of it. It's like a little Russian doll situation, but Argos is inside. That's where I'm going to get my bin. That's where I'm going to get my Hoover. I've pre-ordered them. They're ready to collect. But I've been sitting in the car waiting in this little hot box of a tent that the Jeep is to keep warm. It's so icy cold outside. I know I keep saying it, but it's so icy cold. Like, it's burning your fingertips. My knees are knocking together. My teeth are chattering. I can't cope with it. But whilst I have been sitting here, I've been sitting here in my thoughts with Lula Luau here. I call her Lula Luau. I think she looks like a Lula Luau. She moves now. She used to smell lovely too. She was an air freshener, but now she's just on display, living proud. There it goes. She's in focus. So I've been sitting here chatting to her. We always talk about our thoughts together and see what our opinions on. She gets to see a lot of the world. She gets a lot of views and thoughts. She has a lot of contemplation in her mind. But I was just thinking about how rad of a day. Like I've been so kind of been thinking about the things, like I've been feeling really nostalgic and really retro recently. I've been looking for things in the past that made me me, and I still am, and I love it. But I was just sitting here thinking, like, how crazy is it that, like, we live in a world that you can just be who you want to be? And I know that sounds easier said than done, but like even the thought of this, like I can just buy a 4K camera for relatively cheap. I know it's not like the craziest cheap thing, but relatively cheap, and be able to start a YouTube that could eventually turn into a business, or whether it's a TikTok to promote my business or earn money from TikTok. You can just use your phone to do them things. Heck, you can use your... I did just say heck, yeah, dude, man. Anyway, you could just use your phone. Your phone films in 4K if you've got a decent iPhone these days, and still film good content for YouTube or TikTok or whatever, and make a career and make money. But not just that. The mad thing is like you can go on YouTube, or you can just type into Google near enough any profession and career and learn it. Like, not everything's about, like, some things, yeah, you need a physical qualification or a skill, but not everything is about having that piece of paper. Sometimes knowledge is enough. Just knowing how to do it, like doing your own plumbing. You can fix problems. You always used to have to rely on a plumber or a mechanic. Fixing your own cars or doing up cars. Like, you can build a reputation on YouTube, online, building cars, flipping cars, doing all this stuff, and not be a mechanic. And that is rad. Like, in 2026, like, possibilities are endless. And I know the world always seems tough. I'm human. We're all one of these where... Oh, there's an alarm going off. We're all one of these where, like, the world can seem hard and it can seem dark and it can be tough, because it is. It is. Like, don't get me wrong, it is. But the possibilities compared to when we were children, when I was a child, is insane. Like, there's so much you can learn. There's so much you can do. The world is a smaller place. Hopping over to Europe is easy. Even exploring the country is way easier than when it was when I was a child. And that's mad to think about, just to take a minute just to sit and realise, like, you can be anything you want to be. You don't have to give up on them childhood dreams. You don't have to give up on them adulthood dreams. If I'm inspiring you to do something, then rad. And if I'm putting you off it, then cool. At least you're getting clearer and more decisive on what you want to do or who you want to be, because being you is great, and you should do the things that you want to do. If there is a dream, you should chase it. You should do it. I should write a song about that. I know I'm running off on one, but these are the kinds of things I think about, me and Lula Luau. These are what we talk about. This is what we're thinking. And on top of that, we have the Jeep Ducks. We have the Bucky's Jeep Duck. He hates the cold. He's just hiding away. The others are official Jeep ones. And then this one was gifted to me. It happens all the time in the States. Like, if you've got a Jeep, ducking is a thing. Like, you give rubber ducks to people. You leave them on their doors. You spread them out and do all that stuff. And I can't wait to do that. I want to do that more and more. I never see any of the Jeeps, if I'm honest with you. And I need to buy some more rubber ducks. I don't have them in the bath, but I have them in the Jeep. I have them in the car. And they hang out with Lula Luau over here. And we've also got a dream catcher, because nobody wants a nightmare whilst you're driving. You know when you're sleeping down the motorway on them long drives, it's a rough one, isn't it? At least the upside you can get out of it is no bad dreams. Items are secured. Picked them up from Argos, the one inside Sainsbury's. Super nice and easy. They were there ready and waiting for me. You can fit loads in this Jeep. You just keep stacking it up. It's like Lego. You just keep moving the parts around until stuff fits. But I've got the Hoover. I've got the bin. We really needed a new Hoover, to be honest. The ones in the studio, we kept having like the cordless ones, and they just weren't sucking anything up. I just felt like they were just pushing the dirt around the shop and not really doing anything. And we went through a few because we thought they would space save and it would make our life easier. But you can't be a solid traditional corded Hoover. Do you remember when they used to have the bags in them? Your mum used to have to go like to a Hoover shop and replace the bags. Like, your mum used to have to go down the Hoover shop and get like a new bag to put the dirt in. It was weird. But yeah, now you just put them in that plastic bit and then you just shake it into the bin. Super, super, super easy. But this one is meant to be good. High performance, lightweight, and it's got a full size capacity, just like me. I love the sound of that. On to Tim Hortons. Hello.
Hi, what can I get for you?
Could I just get 2 large original blends, please?
Any milk or cream?
No, thanks.
Anything else?
No, that's it. That's perfect. Thank you.
Please tap the thunder.
Appreciate you.
It's me. You've not seen me so far today. He did bribe me up with that coffee, got me out of bed, and then we've made our way into the shop, and I've been tattooing all morning whilst I've been making him go and pick up all of those bits and bobs, which I think he wants to unbox his Hoover for you. So we'll have a little look and see how it is. But I thought I would show you around the inside of the shop. Might be nice to have a little look around, get familiar if you've not seen us before. So we are a tiny, tiny little shop. It's just our own little cozy home for me, Mike, and baby, who is, oh, how do I show you? Here he is. He's sleeping. He's saying, hey. Let's say hi, everyone. Yeah, good job. He's come to say hello. So, yeah, it's just our tiny little home. So we have a shop on this side. As soon as you come into the shop, you'll see all of our vintage and retro and Americana inspired things. I will show you a little bit more in a minute. But yeah, we handpick everything. So handpick every single item that's in the shop. We love it. It's pretty much just an extension of our wardrobe, I guess. Like, we had so much stuff that we would buy on trips, and when we were out in the States visiting family, we'd pick up so much stuff that our house just became overrun with all of this ridiculous amount of clothes that we wouldn't wear. So we thought, we've got a passion for buying these things. We've got a really good eye for seeing what's cool out there. When we had this shop, we thought we might as well just open a shop instead of a waiting area. This area, when we first got the studio, was going to be just a waiting area for us whilst we're tattooing. And we thought, well, we might as well do something with it rather than just leaving it as some seats. We'll open a cool little place, and it's been doing really well. It's really cool. It's exciting. We've got some, we've got quite a lot, really. I feel like I downplay it, but we've got quite a lot of people that come literally every week and come and see what's new, which is super cool. It's such an honour that people love what we've created. But yeah, let me spin you about and I will show you around. So you come in the front door, and then we have loads and loads of really, really cool vintage retro t-shirts. This, I'm pretty sure that's like an NFL ref t-shirt. How cool is that? So cool. Loads and loads of bits and bobs. Everything is all like size order. So we go small, medium, large, extra large. And obviously we don't have a huge collection, but everything that we do have is super cool. And then one thing that people flock to us for is Bass Pro hats. So these are legit Bass Pro hats brought over from the States. There are a lot of like Chinese copies out there that people buy, but these are legit. They are legit ones. And then we end up having loads and loads of really cool, this one's not vintage, that's from Tractor Supply, but we end up getting loads of vintage and pre-worn hats. We get those over and we do them up. So sometimes they need cleaning, sometimes they need steaming, and just sorting out. So we do all the hard work, make them look nice and pretty, bring them into the shop. This one is so cool. Old Time Fiddlers Convention. How sick is that? I'm so surprised that that's still here. This one as well, Chopper Magazine. So cool. How is that still in? It's mad. I feel like if that doesn't go soon, I'm going to have to keep it because it's so cool. Look at the blue and the red. So cool. Really cool Mopar one up there as well. Have some bolo ties. And then on this back wall, I like to think of this as like T-shirt Hall of Fame. This is some of our golden bits. I try and swap it around pretty much every week, or even, well, obviously it depends how quick stuff sells. These two, I have no idea why they've not gone because they are so cool. This Hyundai one, this is from a car dealership in Daytona, but how cool of a print is that? The quality is so good. And then this one as well from Panama City Beach in Florida, Slingshot Vomitron. Oh my word, how cool. Why is that still here? Absolutely mad. I feel like I might have to keep that one. I don't know, we'll see. I get so excited looking around. I forget what we've got in here, and then I come and have a look and I get so excited. This is amazing. How is it still here? Crazy. I feel like this has been in for a few weeks, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know how that's still there. No idea. We've got some Buc-ee's bags and a few cowboy boots. We always have a few different pairs of boots coming in. Mike has a connection with this girl who, well, not a girl, she's a woman who ships over cowboy boots, like vintage cowboy boots, and she does them up, she repairs them, she gets them looking all nice and spiffy, and then we buy them from her and have them in the shop. She does a really good deal on them, so we end up being able to sell them for a really good price as well. Here is our jackets. This bit is the bit that changes the most. So I feel like we've not got any of these stadium jackets with a back print on at the minute. Yeah, they're all plain ones, which are still really cool. Another one of those. This is a ref jacket, I think. I think that was a t-shirt. Was that a t-shirt or was it? Yeah, that's a shirt. That's a shirt. And then we've also got a jacket. That so cool. For the right person to pull off with an outfit, incredible. Also get loads of these jackets in as well. Knottesbury Farm, incredible. What else have we got? Here he is. He's come back in.
I hope she ain't boring you. I hope she sold some merchandise. I hope you made a bit of money.
What's going on? What's that sound?
Oh, I left my TikTok on and there's a man singing. I thought that was you singing. I thought you were going whilst I was talking. I thought you were giving me some background, like we were part of like a barbershop quartet.
Do like a bit of Motown.
Yeah, just doing the deep voices. Yeah. Right, I hope you sold some stuff. I hope you come in to buy some stuff. I hope she's a good salesman for you because it's normally my job. And we've still got loads of stock, so I'm obviously not that good. So please listen to whatever she says.
I was about to show you, before he stormed in, I was going to show you Bob up here. Look at him. How cute. Love it. And then these are all of our super cool jackets. But yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Obviously, stuff changes all the time. Mike's always uploading stuff on to his TikTok. So if you want to...
I'm going to give you a sneak peek.
What's he doing?
I'm going to give you a sneak peek shortly of some stuff that's going out today, actually. And you're going to be able to see it. You're going to be the first ones to ever see it. So if you want it, make sure you let me know. Because I'll hold it for you because I'm a good guy, you know. I'll hold it tight until the day you come in. I might even wear it for you. Keep it warm.
Oh, I'm excited for a sneak peek. I don't even know what it is.
Can we also just have a quick moment of silence in this video? A moment for the fit. I feel like I put it together today. Look, the Converse with the All Saints trousers and this shirt that my sister got me, I think, from Urban Outfitters with a H&M vest and all the jewellery to accessorise and then the Ryan Roan's hair. Oh man, I feel like a Californian boy. I feel like I'm dreaming California and surfing them waves. I feel like I'm on it today. I feel like I'm alive today. It's good to be proud of yourself. You know, you put yourself together and you're like, oh, pulled that off. That looked half decent. So don't be putting comments about, oi, fat boy, because that ain't going to make me feel good. And speaking of that...
I was about to bring this up.
You're about to bring this one up. Yeah, right. As a blow to my confidence, yeah. As a blow... This is a weird tactic. So if you're one of these guys, it's probably the second time it's happened in my life. And it's a weird... just a weird circumstance, ain't it? Because it's funny, but it's weird. And then, obviously, the intentions are good and it makes you feel strange. So, on Instagram, check it. I'm really bad at my Instagram messages, but I was scrolling through, checking a message from some dude. I'm not going to call out his name. I'm not going to do shade like that.
Don't call him out.
No, I'm not going to call him out. But some dude with just a name. Let's call him Ryan Winston. I hope that's not a real man. Like client of mine. I just said the name. So, Ryan... this guy messaged me and he went, hey Mike, fist bump, and he was just like, so I'm an online personal trainer and I'm doing a 12-week course to get men who feel bad about how they look feeling great and getting confident and looking the way they want to look. And for you, for that 12 weeks, Mike, I'm going to do it for free. How does that sound? Shoot me a message and let me know how that feels for you. Well, that made me feel pants, to be honest, you know. I'm like, in the video, it's like, well, like, I'm thinking,
super confident.
I feel myself and I feel like I look good. I've never normally had body confidence issues. But then when people are signing me up to 12-week courses to get in better shape, it's a weird, like, why am I the target demographic? I know I'm not the slimmest guy in the world and I know I'm not like running marathons or doing all the gym stuff. I do a little workout at home. I'm trying to I'm trying my best. I'm trying to stay relatively active. I'm trying to be confident. But do I need a 12-week course? And do I need it for free? Things have got that bad. Like, I go, man, in your state, you don't even got to pay. You don't even got to pay. I'm going to sort you right out.
Charity case.
Yeah, I'm a charity case. I don't know what the intention is. I'd like to say it's the first time. Somebody else has done it before. So I understand the thing of like going about your business and trying to drum up clientele. I think that's probably what's going on there, that maybe I'll do 12 weeks and then I go on for the rest of my life and never get fit, and that's the hustle and that's the game. I don't know. If you're a gym guy who does personal training stuff, maybe you know more than me. But I just find it strange because I wouldn't message somebody and gone, oh, look at all that pale skin you got. Oh, you could really do with some tattoos. So I'm going to give you one for free, and then you need to think about that after because you look a mess.
It's a good tactic. We should do it.
It's a good tactic. Maybe, I don't think that's a good tactic. I'd never do that. And I feel like I'm pretty successful. But if you're watching this, that guy, Ryan Winston, ain't your name. If you're watching this, I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it at all, to be honest with you. There's nothing else I can say on that. I don't appreciate it. I don't imagine you're not taking shots at me. But yeah, weird scenario. So please take that into consideration when people are sending messages out to random people to things about their body. It's a strange one. I will never do that to you.
Are you ready to show us your bin? Are you
This will
excited?
this will either be like a terrible shopping channel advert, or like it's not product placement because why would Vax pay me to do a terrible job at this? But I think I'm going to cover all bases. Like, is it unbox therapy? He always got a good knife. I've always got a good pocket knife on me, just ready to open things. I feel like being a man in 2026 is being prepared to open things. Mm-hmm. Because if you're with a lady and she's struggling to open things, there's nothing that says masculinity like, give me that, cut that open, and so a sharp knife will always do you good. But in our house, I cannot open a jar to save my life. So don't ask me.
Yeah, that's my job.
Because Lydia's the jar opener. But that felt really good. Right, Lydia, this is your job. Claim your free parts and labour guaranteed.
I would definitely be doing that. So,
free parts and labour sounds like a nice afternoon. Instructions. We don't need them where we're going. We don't need roads. That's not the quote, is it? What's it got? We don't need roads where we're going. No, we don't. Right.
Ooh.
Cord hook. There. As if you didn't know what that were. That probably go. There we go. Right, baby, you keep that safe. Let's see what else we got. Don't need that. All right. Hoover. I'll tell you. Lydia will tell you if it works. I'm sure it's going to work because it's a Hoover. Why wouldn't it? They name themselves Vax after being a vacuum cleaner, so I imagine they're pretty good at it.
You'd be
We've had
surprised.
that stuff before, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we've also had a lot of Hoovers that haven't worked. So you can't be too sure.
So that just comes off there. And there you go. Hoover. You just plug that in. You just move that about like that. That looks good, that. I'll let you know how good it is. This isn't much of a demonstration. Look, you can recline. Everyone likes to recline. When I'm on a plane, I love to recline. Oh, look at the extra leg room on that. Oh, that's 40-inch, that is. That's a 40-inch pitch, if I ever seen it. She's going to show you how good... Look at a vacuum. What? Look at that. That is like them guys who clean boots. Not boots as in the shoes, like car boots. That's like that. Look how she's going to put strips in all the floors. Maybe we'll start vacuum services. Oh. Look at the suction. Look at the suction on that. Yeah, satisfied. I won't show you too much because we're not in for the big kicks over there. We won't do that. Oh, look at that. She's not moving it about very nice, but... Oh, I love it. I love a good fresh vacuumed floor.
How nice is that?
That was the noise of that spinning round. I love a good vacuum floor because I spend a lot of time on the floor. Not in here. That's weird. Not in here. At home, I watch NFL and end up rolling around on the floor because I'm a stressed boy. I get stressed. Super Bowl's coming soon. Who you got? Seahawks, Patriots. Let me know. Right, so we're back home now. It's been, what, like an hour?
Yeah.
An hour, maybe about an hour. Maybe longer. I went food shopping as well. And I've got home to a vintage parcel of more DVDs to my collection. So I'm sure you've been watching and seeing my whole thing unfold of me collecting physical media and DVDs being part of my generation. I'm waving this knife around like it's a bit crazy, but DVDs being my generation's physical media. So I'm trying to collect the films that represent me, and I'm trying to, every bit of every little joke and every little memory and every bit of nostalgia. You just gotta wait a minute. He's just had his dinner, so he wants some food. So I want to unbox these with you. Why on Vinted? I hate when people put it in a carrier bag. Like, it makes me feel dirty. It's got to make you feel dirty. It makes you feel gross. And just invest in some boxes. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're making profit. Have a bit of respect in your work, and then I'll respect you. You know?
Hang on a minute. You can't say that because there were some times
Are you talking about
when
big bags?
no, you would send some stuff out and it was in a cat food box.
I've sent some hats and cat food boxes.
Yeah,
but
so that's the same as what you're saying.
No, yeah, but it's not, because I wrapped the outside of that in a mailer bag. That cardboard box inside is to protect that hat so you don't get damaged hat. I just feel dirty receiving this. I feel like I want to give them back. I feel like they've pooed in a bag and gave it to me.
Have they?
No, they haven't. But that's what it feels like to me.
Right.
I think some of these are in wrappers. I think I've struck gold. Never seen before DVDs. What the hell? Right. What the heck? Scary Movie 2. So I've got Scary Movie 1.
Nice.
Or the classic. The boys are back in town. Scary Movie, what is it? What are we on? I don't know. 6?
7 maybe?
7? I don't know. There's new ones coming out, and the Wayans brothers are back, so that should be gold, because the last ones did get a bit naff, didn't they? They got a bit weird.
Yeah,
they got too much of, like, white people had too much control, and it made it a bit strange, didn't it?
A little bit,
weird.
yeah.
But these ones were good. 1 and 2, and a push 3 were good, and then it went really downhill. But I heard this year they're coming back. The Wayans brothers are back, so it should be
Which one's
amazing.
the one where
This is Strong Hand.
Yeah, I like the Strong Hand one. What's
And also,
the one where
do you
there's the
know
little
this?
boy?
Hold on, Mandela effect.
Yeah.
You know when someone falls out of a window and the guy goes, "Here, take my strong hand."
Yeah.
He never says that.
What? He never says
just puts
that
his
line?
hand out and says, "Take my hand." But we all think he says, "Here, take my strong." He says, He says strong hand in other scenes, but we all think when the person falls out the window, he says, "Take my strong hand." Doesn't happen.
But so he says, "Take my strong hand," but just at a different
No,
point.
he says something
or
about strong hand.
he just references a strong hand, but he never says,
"Take." He
"Take
gives the
my
person
strong
the strong hand in this, but he doesn't say "take my strong hand." But we all believe,
Yeah.
like, there's people going around all the time. We all going like, "Oh, take my strong hand." That's not a thing that happened.
That's weird.
He uses his strong hand to like mix the
when
match
he
and like
mixes the
serve it.
mash.
So you've got mash for dinner tonight. So
Yeah, I'm going to think about that. I was just asking you, which one is the one where it's got the little boy in it? And he...
Number 3.
Is
Where
that
Cindy's had a kid. That's number 3.
Where he's like really white with black hair.
Yeah, he's
in the
hit by the
attic.
car. No. What?
No.
The ring one.
Yeah, maybe it's that one.
That's number 3.
Is that number 3? I like number 3.
3. So
I lose track of what's what.
Yeah, that's number 3. This is a super old DVD. There's not even any like album art on it. It just says Goodfellas around the ring.
Oh. Don't think I
Similar
like that.
to what mine says. Yeah, super weird. Nothing in there. But Goodfellas, absolute classic. Lydia won't like that. Don't think you've ever seen it, have you? But
I know the pizza.
I do like Joe Pesci. Still scares me. Like Home Alone is where I was first introduced to Home Alone. Home Alone is where I was first introduced, obviously. But to Joe Pesci, and he scared me in that. And then I've seen him in gangster films as I grew up into my teenage years, and he petrifies me. I actually know somebody who's worked with Joe Pesci, and he says he's as like intimidating. He's a lovely guy. He said he was a lovely guy, but he's intimidating like that as is. And I can imagine it because I'd be scared to be in the same room with him. But it's rad. Robert De Niro, Ray Liotta, R.I.P. I'm sure he's passed away. That'd be weird.
That'd be weird if he's not.
I'm sure he's passed away. Goodfellas, amazing film, isn't it? Big Trouble in Little China. Now this one, I might be educating a lot of you guys about, but I'm educating Lydia about. Lydia's never seen it. This is an 80s B-movie classic. You're gonna love it.
Oh.
This is Lydia. Like you This will be you discovering it, and you will, I know you'll love it.
Is it funny?
It's just great. It's 80s, pure 80s.
Okay, maybe we'll watch it tonight.
Yeah, we might watch that tonight. You wait. Right,
Exciting.
Friday. This was 99p. I think I paid 50p, so that's good value. You wait. Come here. Come on. Friday. Absolute classic. All three of them are pretty good, but Friday number 1. It's all based on a Friday if you've never seen it. Lydia, pay attention. She's
Sorry,
reading
I
this
just feel
DVD
like
code.
I've just recognised this dude, so I feel like maybe I've seen it before.
I'm not sure he was big before that. I can't really remember, but I think this was his first big movie. It's what's his name? I think I'm sure it's his first big movie, and then he did loads of stuff. You do recognise him. It's
Who is it?
Kurt Russell. It's Kurt Russell. Yeah, he went on to do everything. Someone give me a Kurt Russell film. I'm shooting blanks because I was looking at Friday. But I don't know if that's the film that made him big, the B movie that made him big, and then he became a massive actor. Anyway, Final Destination 2. I think I got this up a steal for like 20p because the person listed it as Final Decision 2. And I assumed it was Final Destination 2, and I was right. The Final Destination films, I've not seen the latest one, but I love them. They're naff,
Yeah.
aren't they? But they're good. You like
Oh, God,
I think,
yeah, as a
like, it's our
teenager, they're
generation's
the
thing,
best.
isn't it? It's just like the filmmaking's rubbish, but it was brutal at the time, and
I
it just
feel-
makes it think.
I've never been able to go on a sunbed because of Final
Right,
Destination.
that's number 3.
Is that number 3? Yeah.
Final Destination 1, sealed. 3 for 10 that were.
Nice.
£5 each back in the day. Sealed. Never even seen before, so we'll be the first ones to watch that. Dude, Where's My Car?
That's it.
What's the... And then... Great scene. Love that. And I don't know. Old school Aston Kutcher, like Sean William Scott, that era of film was right. We don't get films that are just like throwaway films anymore. You should. I don't think this was in the cinema. It just came out on DVD and everyone had watched it because it was cheap and it all got passed around. And it was just loads of inside jokes, loads of good times. That's cool with a pizza.
Yeah.
Having a good time. Big. Sealed. This one's never even been opened either. Big. Have you seen Big? I'm sure you must have seen Big.
No, let's have a
Big's
look.
an absolute Tom Hanks classic. Like, you have to have it in your collection.
think I have.
The piano thing, I always wanted to do. You know, the piano thing on the floor.
I've got
You know
no
what I
idea
mean?
what's
You don't know
going
the
on.
reference.
No.
He would go into
I'm just enjoying it.
He'd go into the toy store, and him and his mate, they had one of them big pianos on the floor.
Oh, me.
And everyone would come around and watch because they would like.
Yeah, I've seen the clip of it, but I've not watched the movie.
Yeah, not like that.
That was a good impression.
But yeah, you got the idea.
Yeah, I get
Speed, 1.
Nice, yeah.
Whoop.
Oh,
Well,
it's
that's
fast.
scratched. That
It's
is
really
quick,
fast.
isn't it? The DVD can't stop, otherwise it will explode. Good reference. This is rad. This is obviously Keanu Reeves and what's her name?
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. She's a babe in that.
Yeah, she
I love that film. I love how cheesy they are, or like how stupid it is. Because we've also got Speed 2. Is this the boat one? Yeah, this is the boat one. This one gets ridiculous too. Because,
I don't know if I've seen that one.
yeah, it's a boat one. Sandra Bullock's on the boat, and now she's got to get out.
Well, how does she keep getting trapped in this
Yeah,
transport?
she's really unlucky, isn't she? And
Yeah.
things are exploding or sinking or whatever. Splash. Another Tom Hanks classic. Fun fact about this one, I can't remember if it was John Candy's in this too. It's another John Candy classic. He plays Tom Hanks's brother. I think it's his brother or his mate. Just wait 1 second, mate. Fun fact about Splash. I don't think Disney made the film, but they did production rights or something. Well, anyway, the guy that everyone loves to hate who ran Disney for a while, what's his name?
Iger? No? Eisner?
Michael Eisner.
Eisner.
Absolutely loves Splash. And Splash Mountain in Disney World weren't going to be called Splash Mountain. You know this fact, don't you?
Yeah.
Weren't going to be called Splash Mountain. It was going to be called something else.
Something
And he
else.
loves Splash that much that he decided to name it Splash Mountain because of this film.
Wasn't it
Because of
something
that.
like
He
he
loved
named it Splash Mountain even before that movie come out because he had such big hopes
Yeah,
in that
he thought
movie?
Splash was going to take over the world.
I feel
It's
like
where
that could not be right.
a
but I
mermaid
think it
becomes
is.
a real woman and he has to keep her in the bathtub and stuff. It's good. It's a good time. Sister Act 1. So I already had Sister Act 2, which is actually the first one I ever seen. I seen that one first, then I seen this one. But I recite the songs all the time.
A lot.
Like, constantly. In Sister Act 2, they're like, when you want... And then he belts it out. Oh my God. Like, get Lauryn Hill in that. Oh, crazy good. Oh, that's the second one. The first one's just a good. Whoopi Goldberg smashes it. This was old school Asda. How vintage is that? Asda price,
Asda.
$4.97, handwritten. I love
Whoa.
that. Also, next one. This was a golden stash.
This is
was
really
a golden
good.
bundle. Adam Sandler's Big Daddy, again, unopened, £3 in Asda at one point. This is rad. The kid in this is the two kids of Zack and Cody. So I didn't really watch Zack and Cody because I'm too old. I wasn't 35 then, I'm 35 now, but I was the older generation not really to watch it. So I knew him as this, but both of the twins split the role because of child acting laws or something. So they split the role. But this is an incredible act. Like Adam Sandler films I love because they're goofy and stupid, but this one is a bit of me. I like the soundtrack. I like the vibe. The loft apartment he had.
Oh God, that was so cool.
It was the coolest. Like, I would still want to live in that now. He used to play golf on the roof, and when the kid used to spit on the floor and suck it up. So good. That's when I was first introduced to Jon Stewart, and he runs The Daily Show on TV. And that's really funny, and that's the first time I've ever seen him. It's so good. It's the first time, as a kid actually, I ever seen Hooters. It was the first time I've ever seen Hooters.
Really? That's your first ever thing?
And I was like, what's this place? And then when I was younger, we went over to America to see my sisters and stuff. My dad took us there, and I couldn't believe it. But then I told him I was well excited. I think I was the one that dictated us going to Hooters, and then my dad made it really weird because I was like a young teenage boy, and he'd call all the waitresses over to have photos with me and go, "Oh, he fancies you," and then I'd be like, "Oh no!"
Like a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah, like 12-year-old boy. Like, don't talk to me. Now, I wish my dad would do that now. I wish he would do it now because I had the best time. But we go Hooters all the time. I love Hooters. I love it. I love Twin Peaks. I love Hooters. I love all that. Cool. This, actually, speaking of that, this is Santa Claus 1, 2 and 3. Obviously, 1's the best. We just watched it just at Christmas here. This is a cool little box set, actually.
Oh, I never like those really thin ones.
I know, but it saves space on getting all three, doesn't it?
It does, but I don't know.
Because I know they did the TV show and stuff, and I'm not really interested in that. I'm not really interested in number 3. 1 and 2 is really where it's at. But that's also the first time I ever experienced Denny's. That's where I first seen it, and I still love the nostalgia of seeing Denny's now on that. And then the last one. Give me some of them tarts. Oh, give me some of them tarts. If you don't know Napoleon Dynamite, it's one of them weird ones that I guess if you watch it now, like if you're younger or you just missed it, you're like, what
you
is
probably
that?
wouldn't
like,
get it.
You wouldn't get it, would you? But like, he barely did any films, this dude. Is it like John Heder or something?
Yeah, what happened with him?
But yeah, it was, I don't know, like it's so awkward and weird and funny. Like this, I've just ordered it to come as well. Nacho Libre is coming, and that came out around the same time. And man,
We
I know
love Nacho
Libre. Yeah, it was made for kids,
Yeah.
but we love it. Like even now, like the corn going into the eye, and I always do the like when he's like singing for the luchadors. He's going. Man, I love it. I met somebody the other day tattooing who was young who didn't know who Jack Black were.
What?
So let alone they're never going to know Napoleon Dynamite. Do you remember when everyone had the Vote for Pedro t-shirts?
Yeah,
that was
that's cool.
a thing at the time. I'd love to find them. I'd love to get them in Lookings. Right, dog's whimpering.
He's
Let's
desperate.
get him out to the toilet. So a little bit of time has passed because I've made dinner. Nothing crazy. Nothing. I wanted an easy night. I've got drawings ahead of me. I want to chill out. I want to vibe. I want to spend time with my wife. I want to spend time with my dog. Just want to chill out. So we just did green veg, rice, chicken. They'd had mash instead of rice. The chicken's vegan chicken. This isn't chicken. It's like a roast fake meat. We're vegetarian, if you didn't know already, but I'm sure a lot of you already do that. And this, great, such a good alternative. This one I've roasted. Big with my mouth full. But it tastes so good. Now, I'm going to finish all that up. I realised the reason I'm shooting this bit now is because we both realised I didn't end the video. And that's another rookie mistake because I'm not ending the video. So that's going to about do it for today. I'm going to see you on the next one. It's been really good seeing you, by the way. I love spending time with you because I love you, don't I? We're mates, we're boys, we're friends, we're guys and gals together. I love you. I'm going to catch you on the flip flop.